Hello, Sir Daniel 1975 here. Continuing my Romulan sector patrols, or STO sector patrols for the Romulan Marks reputation system. And this is the Beta Thoridor sector, and this is up against the Klingons. This is a fun one to do, I think. Maybe it's just because it's the Klingons that makes it more fun. There's some interesting things to deal with in this one. It's not hard or anything, really, if you know what you're doing and if you have a good ship and a good ship build. And anyway, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, this ship has 3 different ship sets on it. I have the Jem'hadar space set. I have 2 parts of the Romulan set for the Romulan plasma, hyperplasma torpedo, and the 0-point conduit, and I have the kinetic cutting beam and the assimilated module. I also have a threat scaled science console with a plasma dot. I believe it is the emitter array one, so it helps things like different shield buffs like shield rotation and stuff, which is something that I do use quite a bit. I am an engineer, but I am running a tactical escort. Now, one of the things that you'll have to deal with, you see right there, my got hammered pretty good by there, and I had to do quite a bit of heals. Actually, had to use the miracle worker ability. But that points out something with the escort like this. They punch a hole in your shields, and the next hit is going to be a pretty good one. Pretty good could be very devastating on your ship, and sometimes it gets to be about 50% hull spread right away. Sometimes even much less than 50%. But anyway, in this sector patrol, pretty neat things that do happen with these Klingons. There is a Klingon ship that has the bio-neural warhead, which is a warhead that when they fire it, it shoots antiprotons at you. It has an antiproton beam, and then on impact it does a huge amount of kinetic damage and DPS. And then there's another Klingon in the 5th group of Klingon ships that appear. One of them has the subspace jumper console in their ship, and subspace jump, I guess it's 3 kilometers behind you. So that's always interesting. And I think there might be one of these Klingon ships that's using the isometric charge too. I might be wrong. But anyway, interesting mission. Again, if you're watching and you haven't seen anything about the science console with the plasma dot added to your weapons, even though I'm running Polarons, it adds a little bit of plasma chance on certain occasions, and what you'll see is a purple radiation cloud forming around the ship instead of like the green or blue with the other plasma stuff. It looks like the Harpane radiation because of the Harpane torpedo. This looks like the last group. See if one of these ships is. Yep, there you go. There's a little bird of prey that subspace jumped behind me, and my torpedoes went at that particular ship. Anyway, which is very cool about plasma torpedoes, and that they have sort of a heat-sinking ability. They tend to follow targets or select new targets. And just look at all the torpedoes coming out. Great. Yeah, and in the last vid, I said that the torpedoes launched every 3 seconds. It's actually every 8, but on the clicker starts on the first torpedo time. So on like by the 4th second, the last torpedo is launched. So it's about 4 seconds from the last launch. Okay, that was it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next sector patrol.